before you go,
Oh, I smoked
the
weed. That's why
reason
my
the reason
mind's
I
so
did
slow.
that.
I've been trying to figure out why am I thinking so slow, bro. I smoked weed.
That gas.
It's the new, it's the old, it's the fresh, the old school, the new school. We bringing you the best. We got everything. We got the new stuff. We got the old stuff. But we always keep it real. I got my beautiful brothers with me today. I'm gonna let them talk and take it over a little bit. We are the natural born hustlers, the new school,
Boop,
the
boop, boop,
old
boop, boop.
school, the trennies, the
Yes.
killers, the realists.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Gang,
Go ahead.
yeah.
gang.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, it's your boy Young Steelocay, man. K, Steelo, light skin, Smiley. Hey, I go by many names. What's up,
We call
y'all?
him Dimples around here.
Come on.
It's your boy JFK, Johnny
It
John,
was,
John, whatever you may be.
Hey, it's your boy Douglas J. I'm gonna hop on in a little bit, but yeah, what's what it do? What it do?
yeah.
Douglas J, mate. Oh, gosh, mate.
Dogma, Kingdom.
It's your boy Jug and Joe, man, the Jugger man. We coming to you with some stuff today, man. What's our first topic, boys?
Uh, you guys want to start with the song of the week?
That's
Song
it.
of the week it is, man.
All right, what y'all
Yeah.
got, man? I'm gonna have to go through my Spotify real quick.
To the vote.
Song of the week.
Oh,
Ah.
I think we all just gonna kind of say what our song of the week was, and we can share our music that way. Vic Mensa dropped an album this week. It was kind of trash again.
That joint
Yeah,
was buns,
it
bro.
About
was
to say,
trash. Yeah, I didn't even bring it up in the
Uh,
group chat. Like, it's not even worth bringing this up.
I was so excited. Like it's bad to say it this way, but it gave corny Christian rapper vibes without the Christian part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Not high key. It's such a
I was
shame, bro,
so
because like I really wanted Vic to be good, and he had one good mixtape and has just been dropping trash ever since.
did y'all
yeah,
listen
bro.
to Raw?
That dude
Nah,
raw
Raw
I ain't
wave
Waves.
listened to
drop.
that ride yet.
I
Yeah,
ain't listened to
it
it
just
yet.
I heard it's crazy though.
Nah, he got some peaceful songs on this joint.
See,
Oh,
that's why I
for
ain't
real?
listened to it yet.
He done changed.
He makes sad boy music.
Nah, he
Yeah.
done changed for the better now, bro.
Is he
I
is
gotta
he
see it to
finally
believe it,
happy?
bro.
Yeah, he happy.
I mean, album's
No,
called
he not, bro.
Nostalgia, so hopefully.
He's not happy, bro. All the snippets I seen on Twitter, on Instagram, TikTok, he's still sad, bro.
Hey, hey, Rob, bro, if you listening,
No lie, I
we
seen a
care about you,
snippet that
man. We here for you, bro.
Come
Just
on,
stop crying on your music, bro. We need some uplifting stuff every now and again.
don't talk to us, man.
Yeah, come on, bro. Get whatever is on your chest off of it. Come over here.
Hey, look, folks was hating on it, but I've been listening to Tizo Touchdown all week. Yeah, that
That's
Tizo
fair.
Touchdown album was hard, dude. Specifically, if I were to recommend somebody to hop into this album to enjoy it, if you've never listened to Tizo Touchdown before, you got to start with either Sweet, Impossible, or I Don't Think You See Me. Them Jones is hard, bro.
I
He has a very unique style of music. So if you just go into it thinking you just gonna like it's like some like ignore the music going on in the background and bop your head, you're not gonna enjoy it. You gotta like listen to him to actually appreciate what's going on because it's very strange. It's different.
I liked
You know
his
what I'm saying?
what was that one Mama song he had? I like that one.
How it
What was it?
go?
It's off the album that you sent. It's like Sorry Mama or some shit like that.
Mm, I bang with him.
Uh
I bang with him heavy, bro.
it's called
no lie, I've been banging with no homo. I've been banging with
Next T
Weezy.
Red.
All Homo.
Nah, because I said the wrong one. But
It's all
nah, I've
homo,
been
don't
banging
worry, y'all.
easy though, bro.
Who?
Weezy, Lil Wayne, bro.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for
Like
sure, for
old
sure.
Wayne?
Man, I went back to his old joints and just really listened to what he be saying,
Oh, you always got to do that, man.
bruh.
Yeah.
And
Anytime, bro.
he goes off of just whatever he feel that day, bruh. It's crazy.
Yeah, son. I mean, that man was running shit for a very long time.
Nah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah. On
Man,
top of the
shout out
Tizo,
that.
it's
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
hey look. On top of the Tizo, man, I've been listening to all old chants, man. That good old acid rap all week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think acid rap might be arguably of our generation top 5 albums, bro. Of our generation, bro.
It's personally my favorite album of all time. I mean, y'all know my history with it. I've listened to it on every time I've done LSD or mushrooms for a better part of my life. I've heard that thing inside out, bro. I love that album.
Yeah, bro. That album brings back some nostalgic memories that I wish I could touch. The nostalgia that comes off of that, no pun intended, because nostalgia is the name of the song on that album. But the nostalgia from that album is so strong, you almost feel like you're reliving the moments that you were in when the album came out.
Oh yeah, okay, bro. I mean, like I was just skipping class, smoking weed with my friends, and just listening to that joint on a sunny day.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, so
Still in your mom car,
Hey,
going on a
I don't know what you're
hey,
joyride.
talking
I
His,
think
about. I don't know what you're
I
talking
think
about.
my favorite song gotta be "I Might Need Security," bro. That joint is so hard.
by
Yeah, no,
who?
that was probably his best one recently,
My
in recent times.
By who?
By chance. Fuck
chant,
Oh,
you, fuck you, fuck you.
I don't listen to the chance, bro.
Oh, that I, I know what you're talking about.
I don't listen to the chance, bro. That
I'm in
boy's
the R&B
hot
this week
garbage.
personally.
why
Um,
am
I don't want this chance, bro. I wish a man the best. I hope you find whatever you need from God. Uh, but no, I'm in the R&B this week, so I got in my old school '90s R&B. The song of
Hey,
the
what
week for me
happened
is
with that?
probably the Mary J. Blige "Everything" song. Y'all know "Everything" by Mary J. Blige.
How it go?
uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah, the Lord.
I can't even sing right now.
Nah, go ahead. How it go, John?
I
That's
don't know.
I
I
know
can't
you've
sing
been
right now. I really
singing
don't
it, bro.
remember.
Nah,
I know
go
I've
ahead.
been
Yeah,
singing.
get
I'm
right.
really drawing the blank though.
hold on,
Hold up.
hold on. I
Nah,
got
lock
you. I
in.
got you. I got you. Hold on, let me lock in.
Nah. Hey Joe, I want you to sing it though.
You said we want me to
Uh,
sing it.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody
Oh
up
wait,
when
here we
it's
go. It's
time to
like you take me away from the pain and
Yeah.
you bring me paradise. Yeah, that joint goes stupid, bro. Like all
Hey
week I've been blasting
What John Hard, wait.
that joint.
Hey, what was you asking, Jeremy? You was asking something about chance?
You said what happened with Chance?
What you mean?
Y'all, I don't know.
You talking
that
about why
boy
you just
that boy on another planet already, bro.
Nah, it's because of what Caleb said. He don't listen to Chance, and then John said what he said.
Oh,
I
he
So
was
just
I,
fell off
guessing it.
hard.
Yeah, I was
oh,
guessing.
like,
I wouldn't say I don't listen to New Chance. I just don't know it like I know his old songs. Like he's
oh, that
not.
you just said you don't listen to new Chance. Okay, I got
Yeah, it don't hit the same like it used to.
you.
hey
Yeah,
hey John, I ain't gonna lie. The way you saying my everything, I ain't gonna lie, I've been listening to my life just like that.
My
He
life by
said,
who? Mary?
yeah, by Mary J. Blige. If you look in my eyes, you see what I mean.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, damn.
Hey, TikTok got all the old jams making the hit again, bro.
Fact.
Yeah. Oh, I
If you
just
look in my
whenever I'm on the plane, I just throw on like an R&B mix or like a radio, and I'll just like play. Like that
Oh
that
yeah,
get me through
you
the air. That get me through the airport because like I'll be so stressed in there, bro. I'll be like on like 10.
yeah, the airport do be OD. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Bro, you know how many flights I've missed, dog? It's insane.
Oh no, GGs can't do that.
I've missed so many flights or like got delayed. So many like it's insanity, bro. Like it's not even just one airline. Like it's Spirit, it's JetBlue, it's American, it's Delta. It doesn't matter. Something's
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
happen.
I be locked in the airport, bro. Airport scare me, so I be making sure I get there early.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I be getting there mad early now, and I hate it, bro. I hate being in airports.
Every time John go home, there's something wrong with his flight.
Man, you telling me, dog? Yo, I can't exaggerate this. There was one time I went to the airport and my flight, let's say my flight leave at like 7:30, it's gate B4. Well, I walk around and I find the B gates and I see gate B4. I don't see nothing on the screen. And so I look around, I see gate B5, leave 7:35. I'm like, okay, close enough. I walk up when they finally boarding, it's the wrong fucking airline. The other flight already fucking left.
Already left is crazy.
Nigga, I was sick, bro. It was nighttime too, so I can't like talk to the front desk. It's just go home and try again tomorrow, nigga.
No, that's actually mad, bro. I'd be pissed, dog.
Nah,
Sick.
I think it was like Thanksgiving too, so it was like I gotta come home, you know. Well, not gotta come home, but
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
That's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, how folks
Uh,
mental been, man? What y'all been on, dude?
It's good, man.
How y'all mental been, man? What's going on in the life right now? You know what I'm saying? What's new?
We've been working.
That's it?
Every- Everything, new promotions coming. Grace
Yeah,
of
bro,
God, man. We all getting better. Everybody get with it.
yeah.
Jerem, how you get in the house so fast, bro? What? You muted, by the way.
You muted.
Look, little nigga.
We was right outside. I was right outside the house.
Oh, okay, that's what I was saying. Well, so it seems like we're running out the national course of song of the week. So a topic that I wanted to talk about, or a question I wanted to propose: do black cults exist? And if so, what would they be? And so I think like something like the Nation of Islam might be a cult. Sorry for all my Nation of Islam listeners out there,
Shout out the boys.
but something along those lines. Is there some where you guys are like, that's a little bit weird, like what.
So, all right, first. You got to unpack yours first, Don. Wow. Lock in
All
with the
right,
boy.
all right. Well, Nation of Islam, I feel like is a clear cut example, right? So like, Nation of Islam, like they don't even teach out the Quran. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they teach out the Bible still, or at least a decent chunk of it. And then second off, like there's been so many members that have come out and be like, yeah, I can't. You first off, you can't leave, right? So that's the first big red flag of a cult, right? They try to kill you if you leave, like Malcolm, right? And then second off, like there's been like people like, oh yeah, they like locked us up. They've like forced us to do XYZ bullshit. I'm like, I get it. I'm sure it saved some people in prison and whatnot, but I think it's a cult, though. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm about to get a lot of hate for this one, bro. But I love y'all, so I'm gonna keep spreading love. But black fraternities are cults, bro. The
Nah,
Facts.
Kappas, the
Haki,
Qs, the
Haki,
Alphas,
Facts.
they cults, bro. Hey,
Haki, son.
no cap, bro. You're not gonna put my pants down. We are a non-hazing organization. You're not gonna pull my pants down, spank me, have me walk around with welts on my butt, and then tell me I gotta tell everybody this a non-hazing organization. Bro, I see you. I see you limping, bro. Why?
You see a niggas walking around camping black eyes and shit. They're like, it's a not. We don't haze.
I see you limping, bro. Like you had a long night, bro.
Niggas got bags underneath their eyes. Like they was in the war zone the last 3 days.
Look, they got secrets. They in that joint sitting around candles. Nigga, nigga. I said, let me stop. Hey, shit, don't flame me, y'all. I respect y'all boys, man. You know what I'm saying? Black power
I'm
and
saying
love.
them
You know what I'm
captains will
saying?
be on your ass, bro.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
man, respect y'all boys, man. Y'all good. Y'all straight, man. My book,
They,
you
they they
mean?
gonna burn you just cause, bro.
Nah, the GGs, man. I don't play that. They're not a gang, man. They respectable young men.
Also, is it mandatory for every AKA to have a Nissan Altima, or is that just like a coincidence?
Hey, John about to get. Hey, we only gonna have Caucasian listeners. Hey, after this podcast, we're gonna have strictly Caucasian listeners because the black folks finna hate us.
We on your neck
Hey,
this week,
but they
man.
all got Nissan Altimas though.
They do. They got put up the target. I see three Nissans, all AKA.
So they can't they can't. They got a target. They got a target event today. Yeah. We just playing it. We just playing, y'all.
Yeah, shit. LJ, Jerm, Joe, y'all got any black cults that y'all thinking of?
Hey, took mine.
Hey, Jeremy high as hell, boy. Look at that nigga.
He don't. He don't even know. He don't even know what we talking about right now, bro. He's sitting there chewing,
Bro,
thinking to himself,
he's
"Wow, this
moving this
food is
Bro, I'm
great."
just hungry, bro. I ain't all day, bro.
He said,
everything
"Wow, this
he do is
food is great."
slow motion.
He said,
Even the chew.
"He said this food is phenomenal."
Look at
Wow.
Joe. Look
One
at
bite, two bite, three bite. We could just think about food.
He's so high. He's so high. He counting his shoes. Chew, two chew, three chew, four chew. Look at him. Look at him. Look. He counting right now.
Bro, y'all can't lie. McChickens be hitting, bro.
Nigga mouth a little bit dry, so he gotta move the food around a little bit. This nigga.
Jeremy, this is your inner conscious. Talk to these guys. Get out of your body, Jeremy. This is your inner conscious.
Hey, let's not go there, bro. Let's not go there, bro.
Say something. Say something, please. Jeremy, this is your inner conscience.
Niggas was stuck, bro.
Jeremy, you want to tell a story? Can we tell a story
Hey,
on this
Jeremy.
podcast, bro?
Hell no.
Hey,
Hell
he's
Come
telling
no.
on,
the
bro.
story, bro.
If you do a bad story, I'll do a bad story, bro.
We need when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll tell the story.
Hell nah.
All right, y'all. Come on, we got the goal, bro.
Hey,
Come
I
on, we
feel
got
that.
the goal,
Hey, I
bro.
feel that, Jer. Hey, no. I ain't gonna lie. I rock with that though.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, go ahead. Hey,
I'll
just
tell the story
remind us,
when
y'all.
we hit
We'll
when
forget.
we hit
You'll remind us.
1,000.
Yeah, if you don't tell that story when we hit 1,000, I'm putting hands on you on camera.
I'm just gonna tell myself, bro. I'm
Yeah, bro. This is Joe I need.
gonna say Jeremy wasn't even conscious for half of it. Oh shit. Uh,
I'm about to go get me another channel.
how y'all feel about 2K this year? I really, yeah, it's been pissing me off
oh,
this year, bro.
oh my god.
All right,
Hey,
so 2K this year, I feel like one, as always, there's no way to level up really without paying for it, right? Like every year. Two, the shooting has been awful. It's like you play online and it's like you have a totally different jump shot. And then three, I mean, motherfuckers still got the cheating builds. They're still, draining half court 3-point shots. They're shooting
And be
from 3/4 of the court. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And greening it, it's stupid.
nigga the overall hitting in people
No, it's
hey,
fade.
ridiculous.
all I'm gonna say is when that FIFA come out, bro, I'm deleting 2K, bro.
Nah,
I'm
Warzone
down
coming.
being a FIFA wave.
Warzone,
Oh,
and FIFA, bro.
The
I'm
new
deleting
Warzone
2K.
coming out.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down for the
bro.
new
Cause
Warzone.
look, it's
I
no
think it's
way. Hey, look, it's no way I should be in the Gatorade facilities hitting 10 threes in a row. Telling myself, hey, I'll be in that joint like it's a real gym. I can't turn the game off until I hit 10 threes straight. I'm in the Gatorade facility. Green, green, doobity dot dot, doobity dot dot, green, green. As soon as I get online, my shot different every shot, bro. I'm shooting 12% from three, y'all. I
oh
can't
you
play no more.
okay?
I'm shooting 12%, bro.
Hey, that's no
Last time we
exaggeration,
got
though.
last time we got on, I was at 15, bro. I'm at 12% now, bro.
Oh God.
Yeah, yeah,
I
Yo, I'm
bro.
gonna let y'all know. We started off the season like 0-10 or some nonsense, bro. It was ugly. Niggas were quiet on the mic, bro. You know when niggas quiet on the mic is bad, bro.
ain't
When folks on the game, everybody go on mute, nobody talking no more. Jeez, go ahead delete the game. But I'm gonna go ahead delete 2K, man. This ain't my year. I'm gonna try again next
Hey,
year.
that's still Mark.
oh
Where?
Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that was small.
You ain't
I
Hey,
thought
don't
interested,
that
worry.
bro.
I
I'll
thought
be
that
on
was
2K. I'll be on 2K next week, man. I get y'all right, boy.
Come on,
You
Joe.
beat
We
it by
need you, bro.
yourself, brother.
you behind, bro.
You beat it by
I'm gonna find
yourself,
y'all
bro.
all. I'm gonna find y'all all the glitches, and y'all gonna be like, oh, okay.
Nah,
I
it's
want
straight.
my
It's
money
straight.
back.
You can beat it. Me too. You can beat it by yourself, bro.
Hey y'all,
FIFA come out soon.
we don't
Niggas ain't
got
trying to run
recording set up.
that Madden franchise though.
I'm down for that
I
man
think
franchise. We can do that. I
I
want to
think
get no, but
about
let's get the recording devices and shit set up first. I want to like actually have that done.
I was scared. I've been locked in
Niggas do
waiting
the
for y'all.
franchise, that'll be tough. Everybody on the franchise.
they ain't got it yet.
Um,
They ain't put crossplay on the franchise yet.
oh, they didn't.
And not yet. They going to though. Probably like
Oh, they
midway.
slacking. They slacking. We can do it. We can do a 2K franchise though.
Yeah, we could. Oh, we can't do that. Okay,
Nah,
then
K just don't
It's
want
gonna
to
be different,
play.
bro. It's gonna be different, K. It's not gonna be the same, bro.
nah,
I'm not
it's
playing.
gonna be
I'm
the
not.
same, bro.
I'm not playing
It's,
Don't
2K,
do
it's
it.
gonna be
bro.
Don't
online,
do
bro.
it.
Joe, look, you gonna see every time you get online, bro. That hoe gonna lag, bro. Latency crazy, bro.
Everybody, and if I start turning up, then what?
And you tough, bro.
No,
Obviously, I'm buns, bro. I'm the first to tell you, bro. I suck this year, bro. I'm done. I can't shoot. I can't shoot on this joke, bro. Look, all right. Look, I have it. I have it
Look,
waiting.
get your
I have
big,
it
bro.
waiting in my creation center. Yeah, I have it waiting in my creation center. A maxed out height, maxed out weight, maxed out block, maxed out
Yes,
standing
bro.
duck.
Make it big. Make it big, bro. I'll shoot, bro. Don't worry. I'm be greening.
You
hey, I
good,
be.
bro?
I already know my jump shot and everything, bro.
Y'all not playing pro am this year, bro.
I'm not playing for
Bro,
him. Them
I'm
niggas
not.
try hard,
Y'all,
bro.
y'all just
I'm
lost
coming on
one.
2K and I'm dropping 150.
I hope you do,
Okay.
bro.
All right, Will.
You got the big man.
Who?
Who?
K
All
still
right.
can't hit his contact dunks,
Yeah,
bro.
Hey, look.
they
Hey,
gotta be
look.
different, bro.
Hey, look. This the only way I'm playing. Y'all go ahead and invest in my big man, man. Cause I ain't playing no more. I ain't playing the game no more. Y'all want a big man? Y'all send me the VC, man. I'm done.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna send you a gift.
2K robbing me, bro.
I was about to say, bro, $40 to just to play a game is crazy, dog.
It
That's
is
insanity.
crazy.
Nah,
I
2K
gotta
really taxing this year.
I gotta pay for the game. I gotta pay for VC because you ain't gonna level up without paying. And once you find out that the original build you make suck, you gotta make another build. The second build gonna be okay. It's really the third build where you lock in at. Nah, man,
I was about to say they
it
robbing
ain't
us
worth
blind,
it,
dog.
bro. It
Can
ain't
we?
That's the
worth
Can
it,
we?
bro.
process.
We need a reset in sports gaming because honestly, I haven't enjoyed a single sports game since like Madden '08, Madden '06.
Man, do y'all remember NCAA? Oh
Mm.
my
Oh,
god.
road
That
to
too.
glory.
I
Oh,
thought they was bringing that back though.
they are.
Yeah,
It keeps getting pushed back.
Keeps
Yeah.
getting pushed by
Keeps
every
getting pushed
time.
back. Yeah, because it's hard to figure out like how do you pay the players? Because that's what the issue is now with the NIL deals and all that. Having the kids' names in the game, they don't know how do you break up paying 10,000 kids. Everybody get 5 cents. Like
yeah. But I mean, niggas, what they need more money for? The niggas getting their sponsors.
no, you got to think, bro. It's little Jaquan Shanisha at Howard University. He don't got no NIL, but
That's fair.
he need that NCAA pay, bro. Give my dog his bread, bro.
That's fair.
Yeah, I
That's
think
fair.
that people like 5,000.
That's too much, bro. You're NCAA greedy, bro.
They can't get. They
NCAA.
can't give niggas 5K for.
Yeah,
The,
just to put
look,
their name
the NCAA worth more than the NFL, bro, and they
back.
refuse to pay their players.
Facts.
They
That's
refuse,
crazy.
bro. They got hella bread. They selfish up there.
That's a good
Nah,
Reg-
topic, but
they some slave owners, dog.
hey, Reggie Bush still hasn't gotten his
Hey, Mark,
Heisman
your
back
mic.
yet.
He didn't.
Look, tell me this, riddle me this, right? How did Johnny Manziel get to keep his Heisman when they made a whole documentary about the fact that he was illegally making money in college? Reggie Bush did the same thing. He got caught. They took his Heisman and never gave it back, bro.
Reggie Bush still denies it to this day, though. Have you heard his? Have you heard him on Shady podcast, the Shady McCoy and Brandon Marshall podcast? He told
Mm-mm.
like the whole story. It seemed like a mad shady investigation. So pretty much the investigation was like they investigated. I'm gonna leave the link in the YouTube description for y'all. So the only thing they did in the investigation was they interviewed like they coach, and then like some like a yeah, no, exactly. It's skin color, but he interviewed the coach, and that was it. Then talk to the mom, then talk to the dad. Then you didn't talk to the nigga that allegedly gave the money. Just talk to like one of the coaches that was like was close to Reggie, and that was it. And then yeah, no, he was real pissed about that. And so apparently, the story goes that they bought a house from like a family friend, but there was no discount. There was no nothing like that. And so they were, alleging that allegedly there was a discount in the house. There wasn't. And that was the whole thing. But I don't know.
Hell yeah, he ain't getting that jump back, bro. You know what time
Nah,
it
not in the
is.
slightest.
Boy,
I don't know.
black. He's black. He's
Who
black and the black and the black black.
best college football player?
All
Right now
time?
or ever?
All opinion ever that y'all
Ever?
ever.
Okay, so I gotta go with the best college football player that I've ever watched with my own two
Yeah,
eyes.
watch.
Um, I think. I mean, all right, he's very young, but you gotta throw Travis Hunter in there because of what he's doing,
Yeah,
going both ways. Respect
he's
to that young boy,
yeah.
but I think Lamar Jackson might have been. This is a hard. It's a hard question,
What
bro.
about
I can
Cardale
say
Jones? I remember
Cause Reggie,
Shotgun
cause Reggie
Jones.
Bush, between Reggie Bush and Lamar, bro.
I got Percy Harvin.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Percy Harvin was a
Percy Harvin
dog.
was different.
Yeah, how y'all feel about
Harvin was
Shotgun
different.
Jones up in Ohio? Y'all wouldn't put him up there?
Hell nah.
I don't know, man. That nigga makes
He
some
was fine.
magic, dog. I don't know.
He was pressure though, but he ain't
Yeah,
the greatest college player I watched.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm trying to
Hey,
think who else.
Lamar Jackson at Louisville, bro.
yeah,
Every single game was a mixtape, bro.
crazy.
But the same thing with Reggie Bush. Every game was. Hold up, it's a highlight tape of all time. We on the topic. Avon Austin.
Oh yeah, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, I forgot
No,
about
no, no,
Tavon.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
Hey! I was in Little League before every game. No, 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 no. Look, Joe, feel that bit. No, 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 no,
Larry.
no, 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 no,
I
no.
gotta put my boy Don Taylor, man.
Yeah,
At,
he was.
Mi-
Mm,
Yeah,
at,
nah,
Mi-
yeah, he
at
was different.
Miami, that boy had 306 interceptions, dog.
nah, he was cold. He
Wait,
was
what?
cold.
He had
How
what?
many?
That's crazy.
You said 306. That's fake.
I'm about to say
That's
yeah, it's
cap.
not. Yeah.
Nah, Joe,
Three.
don't leave. No, he just lied. He just lied. He just lied. He
You
just
about to
lied.
go check.
He just lied. 306
Well, how
interceptions.
many, Joe?
Receiving yards.
Oh, oh,
Like,
oh.
boy,
Okay.
And,
yeah,
Yeah.
so yards after the interception.
yeah, boy.
Oh,
Not
for sure, for sure, for
not
sure.
not 300 court interceptions. That's insane, nigga. That nigga rise from the
Every throw is
Oh
Hey, Joe, we
man.
gonna have to get you a mic, bro. Your
every
audio keep
every
cutting in and
pick
out.
every throw pick.
pick. Give me that. Fine.
Oh shit.
I'll
Who
never
else?
forget when he hit that punter on that Pro Bowl game. Oh my God, boy, he put that shoulder on him.
What about Tim Tebow? Y'all not gonna put Tim Tebow?
Bro, he was the luckiest college football
Oh
player in the
man,
history of college football,
come
bro.
Y'all
on.
heard it here
I ain't
first, man.
Dude, he
that.
couldn't, bro. He can't throw a rock at a wall, bro. He can't hit a wall, bro. Literally, it was the grace of God. He was winning football games, bro. It was nothing but
What?
his relationship with God, because he was buzzed. Matter of fact, he was a
Well,
freak of
nah. I
nature
think it's the three
athletically,
different murderers he had on the team helping him.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say, athletically, bro, like he's a very athletic human being, bro. It was
Yeah.
like a running back playing quarterback, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
he was basically a running back.
It was fun. It was fun to watch. I'm hating, bro. Tim
Play
Tebow
tight.
was cool for real.
Nah,
Yeah, that
fuck
was
Tim
crazy.
Tebow.
You know, man, Tim Tebow, bro.
I got no reason not to. I just don't. I just want to say fuck Tim Tebow.
Well, he used to take his knee.
How about that was the most annoying period when everybody was Tebowing every 2 seconds. Every high school boy was just in the hallways. Niggas is annoying, dog.
Hey, bro, have y'all thought about the fact that our childhood in terms of
Oh,
sports
bro.
is ending? LeBron about to retire soon. Neymar's about to retire soon. Cristiano Ronaldo about to retire. Messi about to
Messi.
retire. My bad, I'm going
All
soccer.
right, Messi,
KD.
Ronaldo
That's for
already
music.
retired in my opinion.
That's for everything. That's for music too, man.
J.
I'm about to say yeah,
Cole.
J Cole been done in my opinion. The nigga been washed.
That crap is so
That's
sad, bro.
I was about to say that's probably like the saddest like fall from great. Actually, no, Chance probably the saddest fall of greats, but J Cole too is up there. Like,
But he didn't really fall off. Like he still could rap. It's just not interesting anymore.
all right, but nah, I think that's falling off, right? Because any nigga can rap. There's lots of battle rappers out there, but we don't listen to this shit
Yeah.
for a reason. Like, he may still be
Yeah.
like technically good and all that, but like, it's just not good music anymore. You know, like
Well,
his mixtape days. I love his mixtape days forever.
he had some really decent features, but his actual like music, like his albums, like his
I think
last album, I listened to it one time through, like ooh, that was tough, and never listened again.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I probably cranked probably 5 times in that one day and be like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
done.
that's what I'm saying.
Put
I
that
ain't, I
joint
ain't
up.
been back.
It's nothing ever gonna match Hungry J Cole when he was coming up. That boy was
Man,
different.
what's that song? Looking for
Yo,
trouble. Looking for trouble. Okay, go mute.
nah, you good, you good.
Nah, looking for trouble was crazy, bro. Like, that was one of my favorite J Cole verses of all time. I think he had one of my favorite bars. Is like a um, ironic you've been sleeping on the one that you've been dreaming about. Like that shit was cold, bro. There was so many bars now. That was just like that was the cherry on top. Like,
I,
what else he said?
my, there's so many good Jones. Oh, cold. Man.
Yeah, he got Return to
Two
Simba,
Face.
of course. Two Face, Premeditated
Oh,
Murder.
credit. Oh, my goodness.
Uh,
I'm
Tears
crank
for
that.
ODB. Tears for ODB, dog. Man, I know the whole words to that front to back.
It's the Jones.
Shit. What else?
Damn.
Yeah. But nah,
Oh,
man. I mean, like, yeah, nah. But I think what what's the worst fall off y'all seen in terms of rap? In y'all opinion?
follow?
Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
Nah, I ain't
Nah,
even
that's
gonna.
not a fall off because of me. That's a fall off because he was
He's
doing some
still
shit.
killing it, bro.
I
I,
said Percy from the
I,
DMV, Wale, and Logic.
Nah,
They
it
declined
was
for
never big
years.
enough to fall off, in my opinion.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
Wale. I mean Wale's first
Wale
album.
was tough.
He was big in the
Wale was
DMV.
tough.
He was never big outside of DMV.
I mean,
Like
at
Yeah,
least
he
he
was
got
like
features
known.
from.
He
big.
was known, but he never like had fans.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Follow. Damn.
um,
I
One I
mean,
can think of off the top of my head is that Ja Rule after his beef with
Fetty
50.
Wap.
Huh?
honestly,
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap?
I,
That's a hard one. Yeah.
Remy boy,
what's the name, man?
17, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah, that
put the
one fell off crazy.
he he fell off insanely, like really bad.
He got locked up. Stop
What
playing.
what what the dude is like? Man, Timmy Turner,
Even
give everybody
designer.
water.
Design.
Big fall off. I thought he was gonna be tough.
He was never hard.
I thought he was gonna be tough.
I ain't gonna lie. He was very catchy, but he was never hard. His songs are like Chance, like not Chance the rapper, like Chance, like something he repeat over and
Okay.
over and over again. He
Yeah.
Yeah.
um I forget the album that Timmy Turner was on. Every song is like a minute and a half long, and it's like a James Brown song. He's like repeating a verse over and over and over again, and then
Hmm.
it'll fade into the next song, and he repeat a verse over and over and over again. It's like it's almost kind of creepy. It was
Yeah,
weird.
that's weird.
James Brown used to kill that though. James Brown used to have a verse and a half. I say a half because he'll slightly tweak the same verse the second time around.
Man.
He be that thing killing that thing, boy. He said the big payback. Get down with my girlfriend. That boy hard. That ain't right. That boy hard. Boy. The
Shit.
big payback. Hey Jeremy, man, what you got in your mind, man? You a man of many thoughts, bro.
I'll say
Hey,
You know
we
what
what
I've
you
been
just
got going
thinking?
on in the cranium,
You
bro?
know what I've been thinking?
What you been thinking,
I
bro?
don't know. I don't know half the shit that y'all be talking about. All them
Darn, what, bro?
90% of those football players, I don't know who they are.
All right, now I'll agree with you on that. I'm about to say college football, you kind of
And
lost me.
then whatever y'all was talking about before that, I didn't know what the hell y'all was talking about. I didn't know anybody y'all was naming. I think y'all was naming basketball players or something. I don't know nobody.
Bro, my dog. Hey, shout out my dog Jeremy, man. Hey,
Hey,
we
ladies.
love that boy to
Y'all got
life.
Jeremy looking up names on Google.
Hey, we love that boy to life, man.
What he's I don't even go
Bless
there.
his
That
heart,
boy only
man.
know one
Bless his
thing.
heart.
Hey, Jeremy,
Hmm?
who is Saquon Barkley?
Bro, stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Ain't know that.
Hey, I could get him with one real quick. Hey, Jeremy, who Darren Waller?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That I don't know what that is. I
Nah,
don't
that's
know. I don't even have a picture of Tim Tebow's face. I don't even know what he looked like.
you don't know Tim Tebow?
I've heard of him. I know he's good. I heard of him, but I don't got no memory of him at all.
Jaron, what were you doing in your childhood, bro? I gotta ask. Because
Working.
you was playing football. What were you.
Right, barefoot.
He was just getting beat up by Mark.
Yeah, honestly, we was just fighting.
No, y'all were not fighting. You were just getting beat
Y'all
up
was
by
wrestling.
Mark.
Only because he would pin me down, man.
There
Whoa.
we go. There we go.
Hey, Jeremy, I
He
don't think I've
would
ever seen you
look.
beat Mark
He
before in my
would he
life.
would put his knee on my face. That's how he wins
All
fights.
right, because it wasn't a fight.
Mark
That's
be
how he
fighting like a
wins.
cop.
That's exactly what I was thinking, but
Stop resisting.
he'll put his knee on my chest.
Hey,
And
Mark,
Mark
you
has
had
never
the.
beat me in a fight. Mark has never beat me in a fight a day
Hey,
in his life.
we the only two
All right,
undefeated
K.
Mark,
That's
bro.
because he running, bro.
Stop
That's
it.
because he
Stop
running.
it.
Me
Hey,
and Mark.
y'all been saying that for years. Do not fight him. He will fight to the death, bro.
Jeremy,
Hey,
you've watched
Not
me
fight.
fight him multiple times.
Right, and we
Jeremy,
always have to break it up. We
No,
always have
y'all
to
Jeremy,
break
don't.
it up.
It always ends with
Jeremy.
me pinning
The
Mark on
last
the
time me
ground.
and Mark tried to fight me, I whooped his
I was.
ass.
Here's the issue with Mark. Mark doesn't actually ever stop. So even if you pin him, he's gonna get back up and start going back in. So it's just one
He's
big
gonna say,
fight.
let's go. I'm not done. I'm not done.
I'm not.
He's gonna
I'm
say,
not.
did I tap? Did I tap?
I'm not. Y'all be stopping the fight halfway through. Like, shoot.
Mark, I made you tap.
Don't fight Mark, bro.
I
Jeremy
made you
got
tap.
PTSD.
Hey, Mark,
It's,
Joe did make you tap though, bro.
Let's get
Damn.
to the real
Oh,
meat and bones of Mark. All right. Who remembers when Mark's little brother was half
y'all
his
don't
age,
remember me?
tackled him
Y'all don't
and beat
remember
him
me.
up, and Mark ended up falling down a cliff, bro. You remember that, Mark, when you fell down a cliff, bro? When
Oh, here
Joey
we
hit
go.
stick
Here we
you and you
go.
fell down the stick.
Y'all go hype
you
up
was
things. All right, that's cool. Go ahead. Go
Don't
ahead.
worry, y'all. I'm gonna post a meme the meme of that whole incident when I
yeah.
It's
clip this
cool, man.
video,
Go
so y'all
ahead.
see what I'm talking about.
That's
But
cool.
Hey,
Say
look.
this. Y'all talking this trash, but y'all won't see me one on one.
Hey,
Mark,
look. I got a question. Look,
Mark, I would knock your.
does every family have one uncle, cousin, or brother that at every family get together when they start drinking, they want to fight? Every family, or is it just our family?
Ever.
Because
Ever.
Mark is that one.
Straight up, hey, y'all, who want to fight? Y'all trying to fight?
I mean, y'all is or what?
I'll touch tips
Hey,
with you.
look. Eh, what?
Now back in the day, it used to be y'all trying to play tag.
Man.
Oh, no, y'all
But
didn't just
but
hear
but
it
here's the
now.
thing, right?
Don't worry, kid.
It's y'all don't even want to play tag no more, man. Y'all just too old.
Hey, no lie. When we played tag at K wedding, I
We
was dying. What's
did
his
we play tag? I don't even remember playing tag. What?
Joey hawked me.
We
I
never
Anyway,
played tag.
know I'm getting old, bro.
Great
I
cardio.
can't
No, that
And
ain't
then
about lie,
this
bro. You look old.
man, Colin fast, bro.
No, he's not.
Colin
No,
hella
that's
fast,
different
bro.
though. Call him run track. Call
Fast,
him run
bro.
track. That's different.
Colin is not fast. I watched John beat him.
No, no. Colin is fast, bro.
John, you
He's not
just
that
beat
fast though.
Colin in a race.
Yeah, Colin's not that fast. He's just actually trained. So like we don't if we're doing it like no warm up, no stretching, nothing. Yeah, he's gonna beat us. But
True that. True that.
yeah, like
John, John
he
waxed me
About
this
beat
30
way.
minutes.
he beat me one time, and that was like I didn't stretch, I didn't run for like the last 2 years because of COVID, and I pulled a muscle halfway through the race. Like I'm
He
about to
gotta
lie,
take
bro.
his vitamins before the
Co-
race.
Nah, COVID fucking jacked up my body, dog. I went to a basketball park like a year into COVID. I went to jump up to touch the rim. I came back down. My body was on fire, dog. My back felt like it shattered. I was like, damn, nigga. I'm only 20. I'm too young for all this.
That crap real, bro. I don't know why our generation bodies getting banged up so young, bro. That crap is
Funny,
insane.
my
I
knees
think it's
be
sitting
hurting.
stationary.
Big pause, brother. Boy, LJ got
Nah,
he got the
I'll help
knees of
out,
a
bro. Don't worry.
60-year-old.
Feel me? I can't even do a full squat no more, bro.
That's
I'm
insane.
Hey man, hey look, hop on me and John wave, man. That yoga gets you right.
John.
Come on, man.
John, how many
Hey,
times you send me,
Nah,
with, bro?
no. You gotta join the class, bro.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
gotta
I
go to
can't.
class.
It's
You can
no,
do
it's
it in the
nothing like,
videos. It's
bro.
not the same.
Oh look, I went to a hot yoga class, bro. I was in that jump twerking, bro. My legs was trembling, bro.
Yeah.
I was in that jump literally focusing not to pass out, bro. 130 degrees in there, bro. In
Oh,
that jump,
You gotta
I
drink
was in that
water
jump
before you go for sure. Your muscles
trembling.
gonna be twat. Yeah, your muscles gonna be spasming. Your body gonna be twitching and shit after the
They
first
got
session.
they got you sit in flexible positions and you just hold it there so it turns into a workout. Oh my god. Jeez. Hey, that y'all had you hitting angles you ain't hit before and then cheat though, you with me?
Okay, yeah, K no,
Hey,
yeah, K
hey,
no.
so I
Nigga,
tell you,
I got
dog.
one leg up like this and shit.
Come on, man. Come on. Cause look, I know y'all know that move when you put the one leg up.
Yes, sir.
Look, you start doing yoga. You put the leg up, start hitting new angles though. Come on, I'm trying to tell you, dog.
I always been that type
Oh
of nigga,
shit.
you know.
The freaky type of nigga or what kind of nigga?
You know, I'm a big boy, so I just gotta lift up my stomach and just go up in there and then be.
So do your stomach be hitting bitches in the face and shit like that a thing or how does that
Nah,
work out?
nah. It
That's
helps
tough,
I
bro.
like that.
You said what?
I said, nah, I never. My stomach don't even hang like that. I can't go like that.
Uh,
You open up
that,
a bag of funnel.
that man Joe about to go go see. What's that say, bro?
Candy
Candy
gang.
girl.
Uh,
It's a bag of funnel, y'all. Don't worry about him.
what's going on in the world? Hold on. I can't even like look up shit because I'm fucking recording.
Hey, why you looking up something, John? See what the score is, bro. I see we was in the red zone.
Oh, for real? All right, hold up.
I think we scored.
Don't worry, y'all. We can edit this part, this awkward part.
Yeah,
The
I can cut it
score
out. It's
is
10-17. Uh,
10-17.
yeah. So ain't nobody
yeah.
scoring the third. It's fourth
Y'all
quarter.
suck, bro. Y'all
Nah, we
freaking
do suck,
suck.
bro. We just keep turning the ball over, bro. Like this is so unpatriot. Like, I got like shit that I've been reading, but it's more like economic stuff or like history stuff, and like I feel like it just wouldn't be a
Mhm.
good topic for here.
I gotta grab my notebook real quick. This book called The Book of Five Rings. I've been reading. Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's about this samurai, and he's describing the way, like the way. You know, you ever seen those karate movies?
The
You
Wu
have to
Wei.
find the way. You have to find the way.
Yeah,
So like, it actually comes from a real thing. So like,
I'm from the
I
South.
forgot his name. Himotish. I forgot his name. But matter of fact, I could pull the book up.
I'm pretty
He
sure
has
it's
the most confirmed kills, hand to hand kills in history.
yeah.
Are you referring
He
to Musashi?
is that his name?
He wielded two swords, I believe, if
Mm-mm.
you're referring to Musashi.
Well, well, he did. Yeah, yeah. Hang on. I'm about to go grab it.
Yeah. Uh, so I don't. I think I might know what you're talking about. So there's at least with the way it's called, to my knowledge, the Tao or the Tao Te Ching or the Tao, however y'all motherfuckers want to translate it. Um, and I mean, there's various interpretations of it, but from what I read and what I picked up on it, it's pretty much just like action through non-action, right? Doing by not doing stuff. Um, I think, yeah, it's very similar, or at least the book, or at least the poems by the guy who invented the whole thing. It was very much like the Art of War, where it was like, it was like, just talking about using analogies to talk about real life scenarios and giving advice like that. But if I can boil it down to one point, it's just action through inaction. I don't know. I can't give anything specific right now.
Interesting. So, is it something like turning the other cheek, or
No, it's
Yes.
like sometimes the best move in life is to not do anything, right? Like let's say you got your back up against the wall, niggas on your head, and
hmm
you don't know what to do. Maybe that's because the best move is to do nothing, right? Or like let's say, but it's not. It goes
So,
beyond just like conflict. It could be anything in life. It could be. I'm trying to think. There's wow. I feel like on the podcast, my brain really just blanks out.
I
Uh,
don't know. I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
actually a really good analogy, you know. Um,
yeah,
make your money work for you, don't work for your money.
yeah,
Stuff.
yeah. It works for a lot of things. It can apply
Yeah,
for
yeah,
literally
yeah.
everything. I was talking about the way a little bit, and I think that's you're talking about like Tao or Taoism, whatever you want to call it. Yeah,
He
there you
so
go.
he has. I'm only the first ring in because it's 5 rings of the book. Um, he basically goes into these different layers of how to. What's what
I
happened to
see
Joe?
Joe up. They Jeremy in the car. They over there giggling about something.
Uh,
Nah, go ahead, go ahead.
nah. He basically goes in and he describes how he found the way. Um, and so his personal way was hand to hand combat. But people use how he described mastering hand to hand combat to venture into business, to grow their relationship with the Lord, to grow in meditation, to find themselves. They use his description of how he mastered the martial arts or mastered the sword to connect to anything. So the part that I'm at right now, because I'm still in the first ring. Um, he describes how instead of studying the sword, he started studying music. He started studying painters. He started studying singers. He started to focus on in their own different arts. How do they master what they're doing? How do they become very good at what they're doing? And he started pulling little things from artists, from painters, from singers, from dancers. He started applying what they use to master their art in his practice of martial arts. That's where I'm at right now. I'm not like super deep into the book, but it's a pretty interesting concept. You know what I'm saying? And it's something you can really apply to anything. Of how do I get closer to myself? How do I get closer to my spouse? How do I become more financially stable? How do I grow this business? And where I'm at right now is you study how other people became successful in other things. You take little bits and pieces from that. You could apply it to your own life, your own situation. Very generally speaking. Um,
Yeah, I think it's kind of the beauty of or the
oh, you on
advantage
mute,
we
John?
have
Are you
being.
saying something?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's kind of the beauty or the advantage we have is like being humans is like we don't have to trial and error everything, right? We can look at other people of examples of what to do and what not to do. And I think knowing what not to do is just as important as the other way. Um, and funny enough, that scientists were saying like that's what kind of has been holding back octopuses from being like super smart. It's like they don't
Mm,
pass down their knowledge and they don't like really learn from other octopuses, you know, because they learn a
mm,
lot. It just always resets when they die, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that's actually crazy. I did not know that. I have
Yeah.
a question. Speaking on like the advantages of being a human being, the disadvantages of being a human being. This question kind of sort of just randomly, it's unrelated, but it randomly like jumped into my mind. Um, I guess
Shoot me.
it's a layered question. But the first part is like, how do you guys define what peace means in your life? You know, and then on top of what you define peace as, how do you stay in that peaceful state of mind? Because if the world is hectic, our minds are almost naturally hectic. How do you get to that peaceful place and stay there?
I don't think you like. I don't think there is stability in peace. I mean, by definition, for there to be peace, there has to be not peace
Chaos.
slash war, right? Yeah. And so that's kind of the approach I've taken. It is I've decided, okay, if I want to minimize the amount of time I'm at war or not at peace, then I need to diminish the value of not diminish the value, dampen like the damping the attachment and the feelings I get surrounding peace, right? And so by doing that, I can then do the same thing vice versa, right? Or
Hmm.
the way I would describe it is for a very long time in my life, I was getting a lot of roller coaster highs, and times were fucking amazing. I was top of the world, and then right after, the roller coaster stops, and you're in the dumps. And so I decided
The extreme
I'm gonna get off
lows.
this. Yeah, I'm gonna get off this Superman ride. I'm gonna get off this super tall roller coaster, and I'm gonna go on a little kitty one, and I'm gonna have the little waves, the little short small bumps, but that's okay. And everyone has to make their peace with whatever roller coaster they decide to ride.
Yeah. So
I think for me, I more so find peace in things. Like I do certain things that bring me peace. So like for instance, I say sometimes I like to just like wake up really early and I just sit outside and just watch trees, just watch the sky, and I'll be at peace. I could just relax, I ain't thinking about nothing else, but I'm just in the zone right now. So that's my take on that.
yeah, I feel that for real. I feel like I've taken a little bit of both of those because both of you guys are right. There's no wrong answer to this. Um, but me personally, I've been in this season where um I've been in a lot of really low lows that have come back to back to back to back. And in between these really low lows have been a very short high and have shot back down into these air quotes around the word lows. Um, and I put air quotes around the word lows because me having the opportunity, because having going through a struggle, going through a hard time isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because without going through like the bad times, you don't really learn to appreciate the highs as much. It's talking about John's roller coaster. Like without those low parts of the roller coaster, you don't really appreciate how amazing it is, how beautiful it is on those peaks. But also on that same note, I've learned to find peace in those lows. Um, and for me personally, it's come through my relationship with the Lord. So like I read this verse in the Book of James recently. Book of James is it's Jesus' little brother. Um, that's in the first chapter actually, somewhere in there. He speaks about the fact that having the opportunity to go through a hard time is basically a gift because once you overcome a hard time, you grow stronger as a person, as a human being, as a man, as a woman, a guy, whatever you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Mhm.
grow because without the opportunity to go through a hard time, like, there's no room for growth. And, like, the analogy for that is like working out your muscles, right? The only way for my bicep to get stronger is I got to rip it up. I got to do curls to literally tear the muscle fibers in my arm. But after I tear the muscle fibers in my arm up, I go eat some protein, and it builds back stronger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I found peace in the fact that when I get the opportunity to go through a hard time, it's like I got another opportunity for growth. You know what I'm saying? So with that mindset of like, all right, this challenge is an opportunity for me to grow. I found peace in the obstacles. I found peace in the adversity. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I've learned to appreciate more of the like the still moments of life. So not even the high highs, the in between on the roller coaster where you're just kind of going. I
Yeah,
learned to really appreciate those moments because the stillness is beautiful, bro.
yeah.
The stillness
So
is beautiful, bro.
that was gonna be the second part of what I was gonna touch was like I think for me peace would be I mean to find peace is hard, but peace would be that right, appreciating a little moment. And I think at least in the whole mindfulness movement, meditation movement in the West, it's been a lot of being present is peace, right? Just being aware of what you're doing, just like feeling, your muscle, my just feeling your muscle move up to lift my hand or whatever it may be, like just feeling all of it and paying attention to it and being conscious that it's happening rather than just like somewhere else up in your mind. And I do like that, but I will say time passes so slowly when you're doing that.
Yeah,
It's my only
no, that's
downside.
real, bro.
Yeah.
I was actually just having a conversation with my nanny, one of my wife's aunties. We call her Nanny P, Nanny Peaches, and
That's the most southern name ever.
Nanny P, man, and my dog, man. Hey, shout out Nanny P when you see this. Shout out Nanny P.
Yeah.
Um, I was telling her about how I went through a season, but this time last year actually, where I felt numb, right? And when people usually say the word numb, they relate it to like this crippling depression and like suicide. And I wasn't there. I just the things that were supposed to be really high highs, it felt like nothing. And the things that were supposed to feel like really low lows, it felt like nothing. Like I was in this stuck in between place. You know what I'm saying? I just like, and the example I used was in high school, right? The sunset, beautiful enough, could bring me to tears. You know what I'm saying? I was watching it. I was like, yeah, and I was in that moment, appreciating it. And I got to a point where I felt nothing watching the sunset. And I was in Hudson Valley watching sunsets between, literally watching the sunset between a giant valley with water in the middle and watch the sky. I got videos of it on my phone. Watching the sky turn pink and blue and orange. And I remember sitting there like, why does this feel like nothing, bro? And I realized that I got into a place where I started focusing on a lot of the negatives in my life. And because of that, like, it's there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. But I realized that I had dug myself so deep into a negative mindset that it was hard for me to see the positives in my life. So I had to literally turn a switch in my mind where I forced myself to do what you were saying, John, of like appreciating the small things. So like related to what Joe was saying as well, I forced myself to go sit outside, put my phone down, and listen to the wind blow, listen to the birds chirp, look at the leaves barely move. I forced myself to do that, and at first, like I was literally forcing myself. And gradually, I started to enjoy those moments again. But I had to put effort toward it because I went through a season. I'm telling you, I was feeling nothing, bro.
Oh
Like it
yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't depressed, but it felt sucky to feel nothing though. You know what I mean?
I
So
totally
I
get
had to
that. Yeah.
put effort. I had to put effort back in toward appreciating life again. Cause the idea of existing is insane, dude. Like
Yeah. What do you mean?
we won a lottery, bro. Like the idea that we get to exist is an insane concept. The probability of us being here talking to each other right now is so minuscule in the grand scheme of life.
Yeah.
We've been given this opportunity, this gift to experience whatever this is. And when life is done, or when I get old, I don't want to look back and be like, "Hey, I wish I enjoyed these moments with my cousins. I wish I enjoyed the time I had when I got to live in Texas by myself for a couple of months." Versus, "Hey, it sucks being alone." I would hate to be 30 years from now looking back saying, dang, man, I wish I had explored. I wish I would have enjoyed that moment I had by myself. You know what I'm saying? So with that
Yeah.
mindset now, it's like I'm putting effort toward, I'm going to enjoy this moment. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I just got in the freaking soapbox just now.
No,
Nah,
no.
that's
I was
real.
listening
You
to your
good, man?
soapbox.
You good?
I was
That's
trying
That's
to.
actually
real, bro.
wise, man.
That's so
Yeah.
real because I feel like honestly, when my like last year July, my brother passed. I was the same way, dog. Like I didn't feel nothing. I wasn't trying to cry. I wasn't trying to do none of that. I was just being strong for everybody else. And I literally went months and just not doing nothing, being in the house, not going out, not trying to do nothing because I didn't feel the urge. I didn't feel like I even belonged anywhere else. And I just had to literally force myself over and over. I start working out. I start having to just get back to praying, doing the normal routine to even bring my mind back to the right things. And eventually it got better, but literally sometimes I always think like, dang, I feel like I could have spent more time with him or did more or we could have did this or did that. And even on some real stuff, like I never before my brother died, bro, I hadn't talked to my dad and my stepmom for real in 7 years before that happened. So trying to come back and build a relationship like that, that all take time, but you gotta really put in the work and put in that effort, and you know, you just gotta trust the process because it sometimes it get better later for it.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, I agree.
well, first I want to say, bro, appreciate you for sharing that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
Hmm.
and on top of that, bro, one of the really dope things that you said just now is one, it take work, but two, is a look the Kodak tweet, the Kodak quote, it get greater later. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Um, you talked about how like with your pops and your stepmoms, you ain't talked to them in a long time, and it's gonna take work to mend that relationship. I think that's something that a lot of people stray away from when it comes to anything worth having is the work to get toward it turns people off. So people think
yeah.
that love comes naturally.
Mm-mm.
Love is a feeling and it's a fleeting feeling. So love isn't constant. You know what I'm saying? Let me not say love isn't constant. Being in love isn't constant. The feeling
Yeah,
of like I enjoy this person's presence isn't constant, right? You have to work toward staying in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So like the same
yeah,
way of like you saying, you got to put work because I already know how it go. I know how it go with loved ones.
yeah,
Even though y'all ain't talked in a minute, it's loved ones. It's like it's some days you putting a hella effort in and you're not getting that reciprocated. And the
yeah,
natural thing to do is they say f me, well f you, I'm done.
yeah. Close that,
But
but that's the first thing you want. Close it so quickly.
but if you do that, nothing changes. But if one person continues putting effort in, eventually it starts to get reciprocated. And
Yeah,
once that starts to get reciprocated and it's a sacrifice, then when there's a day when you not feeling it and you down and you like nah, I'm shrugging you off, you've built that relationship up enough so where you were the person that was picking up. You were the one pouring into that person.
mhm.
Eventually, because
Now
you
this
poured into
point,
that person so much, they can pour back because you
yeah,
built that relationship. You took the time to
yeah,
pour enough into that person, and that's
right.
love. That's it's like us in this group chat, nigga. Me and John, nigga. Me and John have been through everything, like it all, dude. Niggas have fun. Niggas have been through it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? And very easily after a fight or whatever it may be, me and John could have cut each other off. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
true. Yeah.
John and I have like we have honestly had a lot of big fights in our life, bro.
Oh yeah.
We've been through a lot together,
I'm trying
and
to
it's
think like
like
why we didn't stop talking. I
it's
don't know if there was like any specific reason. Like I think it was just like I don't know. See,
it's
because my thing
love.
is like yeah, like I knew at the end of the day like I don't you my brother though. Like no matter how much we fight, I know it's not like oh it's gonna carry over to tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really gonna think about this past like a week. You know. So
And
I don't know.
it comes natural with us, but it's like for some reason, and this is like switching gears a little bit. For some reason, when it comes to relationships, people don't keep that same mindset. Like romantic relationships.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, like people hold these grudges that they do carry into the next day.
Yeah.
Versus and that right there is why it's hard for I don't even want to say our generation because it's even our parents' generation and like that's why it's so difficult for people to have happy relationships because one
They don't
people
want to
aren't
have
putting the work in.
uncomfortable
Yes,
conversations.
Well, yeah, and see, I
yeah,
think that's
man.
what it is, right? I think, hmm, I think if someone is feels slighted in a relationship, they're very because of our current culture and the whole like mental health and all that stuff. They don't want to feel like they're being used or pushed over or whatever it may be, and so they're very quick to like shut it down and not forgive. And like I'm not that's not saying that's not to say that you should forgive everything and everything is all good no matter what happens. But that's to say that you should make peace with whatever slight you may feel has happened. You should talk about it if that's what you need to do to make that peace. And if it's a big enough red flag, then you should make that exit if it's really that big of a deal for you. But to hold on to that and then still stay in a relationship is just a waste of time, in my opinion. Go ahead.
Did that nigga Coyel just join?
That's why I paused mid conversation. I was like, hold on.
Hey,
Hey, Koyel,
Well,
I ain't gonna
fine.
lie, bro. You just
hey,
hopped
I
in
ain't
at
gonna
a
lie.
very
I had
interesting
faith
point.
in you, my dog. They ain't have faith in you, brother.
Forward vibes, boy.
Boss
Yo,
man, dog
Hey,
boy,
boy.
king boy.
One buddy.
Oh,
I'm
we
there.
seen.
Yeah, man.
What big
Hey,
Koyel,
this
man?
seems like a good time to do some sponsorships. Shout out my man Koyel and his brand Koyel. You want to do a little quick promo?
Nah, nah. Oh,
Not
they
yet.
handle it. They handle it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Nah.
shout my
Man,
friend's
shout
company.
out
It's
Don
called Ugly
Worldwide,
Baby.
man. Shout
Shout
out
out
Don
Ugly Baby.
Worldwide, man. They going
Shout
up,
out Down
man. They hot.
Worldwide. Down
Go
Worldwide. You can
find
find
them,
them on
man. Go find them boys. You know where they at, man. TNT
yes,
going up
yes
on the
sir, man.
map.
Shout out Ugly
Hey, respect,
Baby. Them
brother.
them boys. Them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Ugly Baby.
Hey, yo, look at this shirt though. Hold up. Look at this. Yo, this joint cold, dog. This joint
I
cold,
had
dog.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what I was just looking at, bro.
Hey,
I
that whole
know.
see through, bro.
I
That
know.
joint is
Nah.
cheap as fuck.
That joint. You can freak that joint. I'm gonna send y'all some pictures later, dog. That joint. You can hold that joint, dog.
Nah, that's dangerous.
You said what?
Word.
That's dangerous right there.
I know, dog. Them hoes gonna be on you, nigga. You know how many comments I got in that shit. Anyways, I'm sorry.
All right. We have a little intermission. Hey, John. Hey,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
cat. Hey, I want to lock in with you for editing this, John. This is gonna be dope.
yeah. No,
All
I
right,
got
bet.
some memes and stuff to throw in. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and I want to make some. We had some gold for like some little clips and stuff we could put together, and I got some videos and some clips I'm working on, and we could layer it on top of. We'll talk
Yeah,
after this.
yeah,
Oh, y'all be
Um,
posting this up.
we
yeah.
about to
Yeah.
Been
start.
posting all
We
that.
about to start. Yeah.
That's what's up. Like on YouTube or
So we
Yeah,
have them on YouTube right now. We're just throwing them up just to throw them up, but we're about to start putting a lot more in like intentional stuff up pretty soon.
yeah.
that's pretty
Just
cool,
some,
man. That's pretty cool.
yeah,
Invite me,
just a
man.
little warm
Invite
up.
me. I like the talks, man.
You in the group chat,
Yeah,
man?
bro.
You invited?
Oh
Man, you
yeah,
part of
he in the
it.
group chat.
Nah, man.
Like me.
Y'all be texting so fast, man.
Look, just
No,
know
That boy
Jim
pick
Gray's
his phone
body
up and
clock.
see a hundred messages.
And on top of that, I scroll through the messages, and I'm scared to see a random dick pic, man. I'm scared, man.
Oh no, that has never happened. For the record, let the record show we've never sent random dick pics in the
Yeah,
please.
group
that's
chat.
that.
That has
Yeah,
never
for the
happened.
record, we never take it that far, brother.
I
Yeah,
take
man.
back my last statement.
Totally, man.
Totally. Totally.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Oh, all right. Where we leave off at just now? Oh,
Oh, we're talking
what was
about
you rapping about?
protecting your peace in relationships and defining
Peace.
when it can be reconciled and when it cannot be reconciled,
Yeah,
and how to work through that, and should you work through that?
yeah. So,
Uh,
Oh, so hopping back into it, right? Um,
What just happened?
I don't know if it's because of social media or it's not because it's been like this for a really long time. People have a very misconstrued perspective on what love looks like, and it's like this fairy tale thing of I'm in this honeymoon phase for the rest of my life, and
It's never that. Never
and
that.
but being in the honeymoon phase it doesn't mean that it's not attainable to living forever. It just takes work to stay in that place. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because it's definitely attainable, right? And my perfect example is like I had a really blessed experience as a kid, being able to watch how my parents interacted with each other. So
Yeah, I
like
can.
everybody in this group chat knows if you see my dad out somewhere, my mom is somewhere in the vicinity. If you see my like they go everywhere together, they do everything together. Honestly,
I
as
mean,
a kid, I had never seen my parents fight until my senior year of high school.
I think that was the only stable relationship that I had in my life, or role model.
Yeah, bro, and it's like no cap, I got blessed with that, dude, because it's a hard world out here. You know what I'm saying? And
That's true,
my
man.
in
That's
my
true.
adult years, I got the opportunity to because my obviously my I'm in just so the viewers know I'm married, right? I got married last year, June 11th last year, 2022. Um, and when you step into marriage, you start to reach new challenges because you're a lot more intentional about everything that's happening in your relationship, right? And I started digging into my parents' relationship, asking my father questions about how have you guys stayed so happy for so long? And the answer that I keep getting in different ways and from different specific examples is that it takes work because every relationship will go through its ups and its downs. But when you get in the downs, that's where the work comes in. Like there's this guy named Jeremy likes to listen to him.
A pastor nigga?
It's, yeah, it's a pastor. It's his I forgot his name. We're talking.
Okay, doesn't matter.
His name is Tim Ross. It's a
Okay,
it's a it's a guy named Tim Ross, right? And he was speaking on relationships, and he was talking about the idea of like love is not a natural thing; it's a fleeting feeling. That's where I got that idea from. And because it's fleeting, you have to work towards staying in that thing that's running away from you. Because if you just expect to wake up and feel this passion, they're like, oh, I'm so happy to be in this person's presence every single day. It's unrealistic because John, know if me and John sit together for too long, there's something very small that's gonna tick us to where we're gonna argue about something dumb. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in a relationship with somebody that you didn't grow up with, that was raised in a different household, has different traditions, has different practices, and these cultures collide, it takes work to figure out a median of where your different cultures meet to where your different personalities meet, your different expectations meet.
that's fair.
I'm
I agree
talking
with
in
that.
a circle. It's a lot of work to stay in that
I mean,
place of
so
love.
I'll say from my perspective, like I don't know, I take a lot more of a hands-off approach. Like for me, I don't like. All right, so I think there's two things, and I think this is kind of where I'm getting caught up at. Is like there's love, and then there's infatuation, right? And infatuation leads to love, but infatuation is also fizzle out, and that's the puppy love that I'm thinking of, right? All upon each other, 24/7, blah blah blah. That for me is fleeting, but love, like I don't know though, like even for me, love is something I always have for you, unless you really do me dirty. Like you gotta do me dirty, dirty. Even like some of my exes that have screwed me over, like I still got love for them. Like I wish them the best. I hope nothing but the
Hmm.
best for them, but I say all this to say that like I think I don't know. I think it's also just comes to my personality. I'm such like a carefree person. like so like with my relationship, you know, we do have our fights and we do gotta find where those cultural intersections happen so we can come to an understanding. But I think it's just establishing good communication. Like, I think you have good
Hmm.
communication.
That's the whole
It's
thing.
easy. It's not even work. It's just talking. It's not even work. It's just
Oh,
listening. Like it's not.
but
Yeah,
talking takes work though,
yeah.
I mean,
because
it.
the
I
way
don't know.
way that we effectively communicate isn't the way you effectively communicate with Masha. And then on top of that, we all change, right? So I took
That's
a
the hardest part.
psychology course in college. I can't remember the average amount of time, but there's an average amount of time where people go through like a slight revolution and they change. So the person that you were dating 3 years ago is not the person you're dating now. So the person that
Oh yeah.
how you communicated with that person 3 years ago, you had to reteach yourself how to communicate with her in order to still effectively communicate. But in order to keep adapting, it takes work. And I want to correct myself about the love is fleeting thing. You're right. I do disagree with that. I think being in love is a fleeting thing, like
Yeah. 100%.
that 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 butterfly feeling.
Yeah.
Like you have to work towards staying in that. It doesn't just naturally stay.
Yeah. And I do kind of have a cheat code by being in a long distance that like I get time to not be around them and miss them, and so when I
Hmm.
go see my girl for the first time in a month or two, I kind of get those butterfly again, like, oh shit, am I gonna fuck it up? But I still got the game, like all that shit,
Yeah.
you know, like
That's real.
yeah,
And I think that's why marriage is a challenge because you're you're in each other's face 24/7. You go to sleep, wake up, and that person is drooling next to you in the pillow. And
I ain't
it's
about to
like
lie, I
how
feel some type of way. I'm like, nigga,
you
stop breathing
you,
there,
you ever
G.
you ever you ever woke up to a damp pillow because somebody
Yeah,
drilling
I
it in the
have. Oh,
pillows.
oh yeah, I have. Masha, I hope you watching because I have. And look, I still love you. But nah, for real, I think it's important to have time apart from each other due to what you're saying. Like anybody, I don't care how much you love them, you can't be around nobody 24/7. I can be around my girl all day for like maybe like a couple days, but I'm gonna need to either go do something for myself for a few hours, or she gonna need to leave the house herself. Like I can't do it all the time.
Bro, and
Um,
that's the strange thing about my parents, bro. They do everything together, bro.
I don't
That
know
kind
how
of
they do it.
strange, dude.
Yeah, I
They
don't know how
do
they do it.
everything to. They go everywhere together. If they go on a vacation, they're together. They don't like. They do everything together. That was
Yeah.
crazy, dude. They really snap. They finesse, bro. Hey, shout out. Hey, shout out, man. Mama and Papa John, man. Shout out them dogs, man. You know what I'm
Shout out Auntie Charmaine.
saying?
But yeah. So
Hey,
as
hey,
we're closing this
Koyo probably
topic,
not gonna want to talk. He probably not gonna want to talk, but I was interested in digging deeper in that chase after peace. Like hearing you
Uh,
guys' thoughts, like digging deeper into that. Because Mark, I know you had some things you wanted to say that you didn't get the opportunity to
I
jump
think his
out
mic
and
is fucking
say.
up.
nah, nah, I don't have much, but you both brought up good points that if you guys are familiar with natural rights, which are God-given rights,
Mm,
life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Life is guaranteed, liberty is guaranteed, but why is it pursuit of happiness? You
mm-hmm.
know, you made a good point that one's love is relating to happiness, so you always got to pursue it, you always got to chase it. It's a fleeting feeling,
Yeah, and
and
that's kind of what I was trying to get to. Yeah. Go ahead.
It's a bar.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't really got much to say, but I do have a question for everybody here. Currently in your
Yeah.
life, are you at peace, do you think?
Oh, that's what I was trying. I mean, like what you were saying. Like it's a fleeting feeling. I don't think you can never be in peace 100% of the time.
It's a,
Like that. I think that's
it's a
why
good
So
as
point.
Americans we end
okay,
up unhappy. Is like we're constantly chasing this feeling of happiness or whatever we may call it, and it's fleeting. You can't always be happy. you know.
so in the
That's true. That's
so if
true.
we
But
look at
Caleb did
happiness
bring
and
up a good
depression as
example.
a. Okay, go ahead.
No, no, you good. Go ahead, man.
Nah, go ahead, go ahead. I've been rapping, man.
No, no, you good. I told I like listening, but pursuit of happiness. It is a fleeting feeling, but I believe there are people definitely at peace. Like Caleb brought up a good example regarding his parents. Like nobody in my family, has been married that long. That's crazy. And him never seen his parents argue. I think, from what I observe from the outside, that they are close to it, if not at peace. But all of us we're young, we're chasing after girls, we're chasing a lot of things in life. So I know I'm trying to see
So
where you guys at currently.
on, I think it's cool to look at it as like peace and whatever the opposite of peace is, whether it's anger, depression, sadness. I think it's cool to look at it on a spectrum where I'm at. Um, and honestly, and it's something that Koyal and I have actually spoken about, something that I struggled with for a minute. Of, and we talked about a little bit of feeling of like, why am I not happy? You know what I'm saying? Why am I struggling to find peace? Currently, where I'm at right now, if I were to look at a spectrum, over here is peace, over here is whatever the opposite of peace is. I'm somewhere over on this side, and it's come from what I was talking about earlier. I have put intentional effort toward being enjoying the moment, enjoying moments, despite whether I'm in a moment of life where I have a lot of adversity going on around me, a lot of chaos going on around me. I have a lot of trials and tribulations. From the perspective of enjoying the little things, one, I found extra peace, but also looking at these moments of adversity, these challenges as opportunities to grow. That change of mindset has caused me to live a lot more. I'm struggling to say this correctly, but a more peaceful life, a happier life. Like I haven't been as I don't know if the word is sad or I don't want to use the word depressed. That's a very strong word.
I guess
Unhappy.
you're saying,
I just leave it
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I've been farther on the peaceful side as of
discontent.
lately, the past couple of weeks. Yeah, I've been good.
See, for this conversation, I mean, I think I like the word content slash discontent more because
Hmm.
happiness is an active state. Like I was saying, like right, that's the fleeting thing. Is happiness, right? Like you're happy when you
Absolutely,
Hmm.
reach your goal,
Hmm.
and that only lasts as long as the
the
goal
moment.
lasts, right? Yeah, that moment,
Yeah.
and that's gone. But being content, I feel, is a much more lasting feeling. And I mean, I would say I'm content right now, but I wouldn't say I'm 100% content because I feel like if you're 100% content, you kind of stop growing. It's easy to stop growing and stop pushing yourself to be better. And so, yeah, I
So,
think it's such a fine
so I have
balance.
a
Also,
question.
yeah.
So, for when you look at what it means to be content versus not content in your life,
Hmm.
I want to ask this question correctly. Um, what do you think it means to be to feel contentful? Like, what does that feel like to you? What does that mean?
To be contentful, um, to be and for lack of a better word, to be okay with whatever's happening in my life at the moment. Not to be not to be angry, not to be sad at anything. To just be okay. Like the whole mold situation. All right, so for those that don't know, I went back home for a month, came back, entire apartment's covered in mold, TV mold, couch covered in mold. I still don't really trust sleeping on it right now or being on it right now. But I was very upset initially when it happened. But very quickly, I said, okay, this is the situation to have, and I moved on, and I dealt with it, and I handled it as quick as I could, and there was moments in time where I was unhappy about it, where I was a little bit angry at the landlord for how the whole situation was being handled, but the majority of the time, I would say I was okay with what was happening, you know.
And how do you think you've reached that point in your life? Because
Just
at
being
one
grateful.
point,
Hmm.
what do you think was the transition for you to be able to reach a moment like that in your life and not become overwhelmed? How did you get to a place where you can handle that type of situation and still be contentful using that word?
Yeah, it takes I'd say it's definitely a lot of work. I mean, I've spent a lot of time, I guess years at this point, meditating. A lot of time working on myself and my other demons outside of whatever this is. And between those two, I mean, once you, I feel like just making space for yourself to be grateful, right? Clearing out an energy source in your mind to be grateful, right? It's like, when you're tired and it's hard to like actively do something, like making sure you preserve a piece of you to do that. Like when the whole house thing was happening, or the whole mold thing was happening, right? I was like, oh, well, at least I got a place to sleep tonight. I was like, oh, well, at least I got, at least the landlord's trying to take care of it, that kind of thing. Or at least, all right, best example I could put it without going on a long rant. One of my favorite J. Cole lines is, suddenly my old highs are suddenly my new lows, you know? And that just always just resets me. And I'm like, okay, I could be worse. I could have no money in my bank account and I could be stressing about how I'm going to even eat tomorrow, you know? So yeah, that's really it. That's what
Yeah, I
meditation
been with
helps me
that, man.
too. Yeah. But that J. Cole
What has
line,
meditation done for you?
so it's called, the whole thing is mindfulness. Is there's I'm sure there's gonna be people like, oh, this is meditation, this is that is meditation. It's a very controversial topic at the moment. What I'm calling meditation is the whole mindfulness movement, which is just being mindful of what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're feeling in any given moment. Um, and what was your question? What has meditation done for me?
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's mainly what it's done for me. Is just that awareness allows you to kind of realize how ridiculous some of your thoughts are, right? Like when it's, I call them like these thought loops, right? Where you like start thinking about something bad and you just spiral and you're just like, oh, this happens and that happened and that will happen, and then my life's over,
Yeah,
and
that is real.
yeah, and it's the honestly, that's really what meditation is. So you're sitting when you sit down alone with your thoughts. This is why most people are scared to meditate. Is like those thought loops happen and they spiral, and they're happening inside your head. And usually you use your phone to distract yourself, use your computer, whatever you may do. But meditation, the whole thing is to catch yourself doing it. And so when you do it the one time, it's easier to do it the second time and the third time, and eventually you kind of catch it before it even becomes a loop. And that's kind of the whole thing. Um, yeah. And then there's all this nirvana stuff, but it's not really practical in modern life unless you want to be like
A
uh,
monk.
yeah, like a monk. Unless you want like literally no attachments, no desire to be part of the outside world, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I think the gift of, especially in our generation, with how cell phones and social medias have like cluttered our minds. I think the ability to slow your thoughts down is almost a superpower at this point.
Oh, 100%.
Um, because I said in the group chat, I think it was last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was laying down in my bed. Um, and it was silent. So I like to sleep with some white noise. I usually have a fan on or something. I had nothing going. Um, and my thoughts felt like they were screaming in my head. But it wasn't because it was like just one random thought of like, say something random. Like, you need to get up and go to the car wash. It was like 10 voices speaking at once. And it was like, let's just say some random examples. You need to reorganize the closet. You need to clean your car. You need to wash the car. You need to go do this at work. You need to take care of that person at work. You need to do this. You need to do that. But all of it was happening at the same time. And it literally made me jump. Like it looked like it scared me once I became conscious of what was happening in my mind. And so much so that I texted y'all. I was like, yo, have y'all ever experienced this before? Because I realized that, and it's something that, funny enough, Koya and I have spoken about kind of indirectly. But
You gotta
there's
close those tabs.
so there's so much going on in our minds that it's hard to actually focus on the things that you want to accomplish in life because of like how TikTok works. So like I have this 3 second thing next, 3 second thing next, 3 second thing next. It's like I've had to, and I'm still working on it. I've had to retrain my mind to be able to focus on doing something like sitting down and reading a book for 2 hours.
Yeah, I ain't
Cause,
gonna lie to you.
because my mind jumps so much. You ever caught yourself, and it's like a goofy thing, but you ever caught yourself reading the same sentence over and over and over and over again until you like, all right, let me put this book down, bro, because I can't focus enough to read.
I'm about to say
It
like
cracked
30
me.
minutes of it. I'm like, all right.
It's like the fact that the fact that we as a generation, generally speaking, obviously, struggle to focus our mind is the difference between my business becoming extremely frugal and successful and this random idea of something that could have made me rich that I never put any action toward because I didn't have the ability or the mental capacity to focus, to sit down and focus on this. Take it's the 6 or 7 hours, whatever it is, to set the foundation for one day of whatever this idea is, and wake up tomorrow, write those ideas down, organize it, and get back up and do it tomorrow. Our minds they work so fast nowadays that it's like those ideas go in one ear and out the other, and then we don't even think twice about it.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm, damn. There's so many things I want to touch on this. Where do I start? Sorry, y'all.
And my bad. Before you go,
Oh, I smoked weed. That's why my
the reason
mind's
I
so
did
slow.
that,
I've been trying to figure out why I'm not taking so slow, bro. I smoked weed.
that gas.
Yeah,
My
it's been so
bad.
long
To
though.
connect the dot, what made that jump out to me was John talking about being mindful through meditation and being able
Yeah,
to basically slow his mind down.
yeah. No, and I mean, I hate to be that guy, but I definitely recommend like everyone at least gives it 2 or 3 sessions of like a guided meditation because doing it by yourself is hard. I've been doing it for years at this point, and I even have a hard time doing it by myself still. And I just started doing it by myself like recently. Um, but yeah, I definitely recommend people at least try it, give it a shot. You know, you might be like, oh, I'm not doing it properly. You are. There's no wrong way to do it. um, but to connect this all together, I would say, yeah. I mean, I feel the same way about TikTok and all that too. Like, I found myself. I don't have TikTok. I made a conscious decision not to have it. But Instagram Reels have been getting me sometimes, and it's not as addictive as TikTok. I'll watch it maybe like 10 minutes, but you know, after I'll be in a TikTok loop. I'll go try to read a book, and my mind's just not there. It's just everywhere but in the book in that current moment. But yeah, yeah. And
I
if any of you guys are wanting to make a change to try and be that, or try to be more conscious, or whatever it may be, I implore you guys to be gentle to yourself. It's hard to make change, especially when you've built up this habit of whatever you've been doing. And the easiest way to do it is to make a new habit. But I think that's all I really got.
yeah, man. Shoot, me too. It's anything y'all boys wanted to get off your chest, man, before we slide for the night.
I think
Nah,
happy
I ain't
people
really got
sleep.
much, man.
Shoot, I definitely understand that though. Like being on all that social media stuff, it definitely, ooh, it'll get you caught up. Like you won't even notice you done sat here for like an hour just watching video after video after video after video, and that shit just brainwashing us at this point. That's why I hate the way social media is set up now. We live in a whole phone generation. Everything is on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever they gotta be. They be on that.
Yeah, man. I we're winding down. And I want to leave y'all in the chat. Whoever listens to this on YouTube, whoever comes back a couple years from now finds us and listens to this, and my dog's in here with me. You guys should look into something called a dopamine detox. Me and John spoken about it. Me and Quayle spoken about it. Look into doing a dopamine detox. And we can jump into it with a little bit more detail in the next podcast. But anybody that's interested in trying to cleanse yourself, for lack of better words, or detox your mind a little bit from the effects of social media, your phone, life, whatever it may be. I think researching a dopamine detox and jumping into that is a pretty dope idea. And we, if y'all interested, you know what I'm saying, next podcast we could jump into it, my experience with it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We can throw that on there for next time. I have this book that I've been reading called The Price of Time, and it goes over the history of interest rates, which I know sounds very boring, but there's this one section where they talk about other times in history where the wealth gap was this large, and you had all these billionaires, trillionaires for the time, not ego, I'm saying, and
Hmm.
what conditions led them to be built, and it's crazy like how similar those time periods are now in terms of like the economic environment, the social environment, the responses to these billionaires, and all of that stuff. Um, yeah, and so I want to talk about that and a little bit about like the cyclicality of all of us as humans a little bit because I think there's something there. I don't know if we're perfectly cyclical exactly, but history rhymes for a reason.
Something
So
in there, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, man. This is a dope conversation, man.
yeah,
For whoever finds this video, cause we still little, man. Whoever finds this video, we appreciate y'all for listening all the way through and making it to this point. Thank you for joining us on this little journey we had today. We're spreading love. We love you guys. And just go into your week. Love each other. Love your coworkers. Love your friends. Love your family. Whatever it may be. Spread some love this week. Um, thanks,
Oh,
thank- thanks for joining us on this journey, man.
one love, man, one love.
I
All right,
love.
y'all.